Never did I get ahead in life. Stuck on my thoughts and the things that they lead to. Always think of
Yo, what is up, everybody? Back again, switching it up today. Yesterday, we recorded NBA preview episode. Today, we talking football. Got to recap week 6 of the NFL. Looking ahead to week 7, Thursday night tomorrow. Got some bets locked in for this week, man. But because NBA season is in full effect, man, got the game on the monitor behind me. Got another game to my left on the TV screen, man. I really might pull up another one on my phone here and there too to check some stats. So if I'm looking at every which way, y'all already know what the deal is, man. We tracking these NBA bets. But yeah, man, let's get into this week 6 NFL checkup, man. Touch on the biggest headlines. And we can start off with, man, my boys sold. They sold. They were winning. I wasn't impressed, but I was actually amazed that the defense played as decent as they did. I won't say well, but I mean they held Buffalo to 24 points, and they had them at 17 until the last minute of the game when they drove down there and scored a touchdown. But at the same time, that drive right there to end the game, they go 80 yards, and then the drive to end the half, we're up 7-3. We could go into the half up 7-3. Got them at 3rd and 13 at like their own 5-yard line. They let Josh Allen throw for like 30 yards down the field, and then they go 98 yards and score a touchdown within like a minute. That's unacceptable. But fortunately for us, this week we get Willie Gay back from suspension. I think Trent McDuffie's coming back from his hamstring injury. Offense looked rough. Patrick Mahomes he forced that first interception. The second one, I mean, can't really blame him, but probably could just throw the ball in the dirt. But I know he was, trying to force because we got to get a touchdown since Buffalo went up 4. But on the bright side, man, there's reports coming out that maybe Odell coming to KC, man. I really hope so. I love to see him ball out with Mahomes. Hopefully, he's back healthy for real. They said, he's progressing. He looks good, doing everything he needs to. I don't really know where he gonna end up. He want to be in LA. Bond said he swears up and down he going to Buffalo. Chiefs just made cap space this past week, and apparently, by converting some of Travis Kelce's contract into a bonus, and now it's rumors that we're a favorite to get him. So who knows who's gonna win the OBJ sweepstakes? I hope it's us for our wide receiver room's sake, just so we can have someone that could get open in one-on-one coverage. I will say Juju's been breaking out these last 2 weeks. He finally looks like he's getting more comfortable. We still got to find some kind of consistency with the run game. But I'm not gonna lie, the game, I wasn't too pressed about it. I kind of expected us to lose. I'm kind of hopeful seeing that we're missing a lot of people on the defensive end. The offense still figuring it out, of course. It's only week 6, and that's a whole new offense. And we were beating the Bills like we had them. Come playoff time, this offense will figure things out. I know it. That's how it goes. This defense probably sure things up at the end. Hopefully, even if we do get Odell or we don't get Odell, I hope we do go get out and get a defensive end, someone who can generate some pressure so we don't have to blitz. That's the only thing that pissed me off. Every time it's a 3rd and long, everybody in the stadium knows Spags is going cover 0 blitz. And they just throwing a fade ball to the best wide receiver on our garbage corner. Like, that happens literally every game, every wide receiver one, you name it. Jamar Chase last year, Devontae Adams 2 weeks ago now, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis this week. Like, it's the same thing every damn time. I don't know why Spags continues to do it. But, hey, I'm not a football coach. But, yeah, Buffalo, they look good. Josh Allen probably cemented himself as MVP because, I mean, everybody already wanted to give it to him anyway. But they're going to have to prove it in January, which I said before. Like, they did this same shit last year and beat us worse, actually. And we were 2-3 at that point, and people were talking about, oh, it's over for the Chiefs. It don't matter until playoff time. Make me a believer during playoff time, then we can talk. But for now, I gotta, we just gotta take it on the chin. All the Bills fans, of course, talking they shit.
Yeah, don't
But
do
it's
that.
like, man, do y'all really want to see us come playoff time? No, you don't. And they acting like it's a given. They should have home field advantage. But last year they were up in first place and they said the same thing and they choked it away by losing 5 of the next 7 games. Will they do that this year? I don't think so. But it's still a possibility for them to drop some games. The AFC East is all of a sudden looking kind of decent. The Jets are playing really good. Patriots are playing really good. They already lost to the Dolphins, who are getting Tua back this week. So who knows where the dominoes may fall on that one. But even if we got to go to Buffalo, I think that would just make it that much more sweeter and funnier if we beat them there. But a long season ahead of us, man. Can't be mad at it. It is what it is. The only thing that really pissed me off was I had them +3. The Bills won by 4. And it's really because Butker missed the field goal. We could have we left off 10 points on the board. The Butker field goal, and then Mahomes throwing that interception on our first trip in the red zone. So easy mistakes right there where we could be up multiple possessions in the game, but that's not the way it went. It is what it is, man. What you feel? How you feel about the game? What you think? What was your diagnosis of the game? What do my Chiefs need to improve, man?
Man, it's just they really just lost because like you said, that first interception by Mahomes, I know we seen him do it like plenty of times, running
Yeah,
around back there, try to be improviser and just, he get close to that line of scrimmage and it just, a little dot or
looking, yeah.
whatever. But it was just a bonehead decision by him. He just can't have that happen with him. But other than that, man, y'all didn't necessarily play good, and y'all only lost by 4. So like that's the scary, like
That's the
that's
scary
really
thing.
that's the scary part. I feel like the Bills, even though they're not healthy, y'all not healthy either. But even though I feel like the Bills, and that's like one of the best.
They're the best team in
That's
football right now, I think. I
the
mean, I know Philly undefeated, but Josh Allen, I think, would be the deciding factor in that
for
matchup.
sure. Yeah.
So, but, yeah, but yeah, you right. Like, it's just even if he does throw, I'm not necessarily mad that he threw it. I'm mad of who he chose to throw it to. Like, you don't throw that to Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Like, you were not throwing him jump balls. That's not in his bag. I don't know why he did that to him. I would have rather him just thrown that bitch away and then we lived the
Yeah.
if we want to go for it on 4th and goal, let's do that or kick the field goal. But yeah, man. What about Josh Allen? You think his MVP solidified now? So
I definitely think he's, like I said, either top 2 or he's the lead guy in it. I mean, another impressive game. You can say. I mean, if they just keep winning and he keep playing good, he might finally get him one. But we haven't seen it, so let's see it first before we start, saying it. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see around like after Thanksgiving.
for sure. Yeah. Bills fans, they already kind of MVP, Super Bowl MVP, Super
Yeah,
Bowl champs. It's like, y'all have never done that for one.
yeah.
But I mean, okay, keep crowning them, I guess. Like, if this doesn't happen, everybody gonna look real stupid for
Hmm.
crowning him so early. And they're like, man, y'all couldn't even score against our defense, and we didn't have Trey White and Micah Hyde. And it's like, okay, maybe I'll give you the Trey White excuse, but Micah Hyde isn't coming back this year, so there's no point in using that excuse. It's not like, oh, we just need for him to get healthy. Like, he's done for the year. So you're not getting him back regardless. Trey White, okay, cool. But I mean, it's not like he's just a shutdown corner or something that's just gonna completely lock people up. And then on our side, we're starting 2 rookies at corner. One of them being a 7th round pick. Like,
Yeah.
they were literally thrown in the fire. And when Spags is calling cover 0 blitz, yeah, of course they finna get torched by Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis. And people are like, oh yeah, Stephon Diggs a dog. Yeah, he is. But then at the same time, the last 2 times we played him in the playoffs, Stephon Diggs has been nowhere to be found. He's gotten shut down both times. So like, when they get to January, they still have to play. And with all the hype, and because they're crowning them and they might get home field advantage, that's gonna be more pressure on them. And they might mess around and choke before they can even make it to AC championship game just because everybody's trying to give them a Super Bowl already. And we just finished week 6. Like, no one is ever a Super Bowl champ after week 6. Like,
And see, I'm glad you used that word pressure because I was literally about to say that. I think Josh Allen, I think he's playing with the most pressure that makes sense out of any quarterback in the league right now. Because like think about it, like you said, everybody's crowning him right now. Oh, MVP, this and that and that. But also like just think about like the Buffalo Bills as a whole like organization. Like going to the Super Bowls, like those it was like 2 times, 3 times, whatever.
4 times in a row.
Four,
Yeah,
four
and lost
times in a row.
4 times.
4 times. So, he got the weight of the city on him. That's like so much pressure for a guy like Josh Allen. So like he has to live up to the hype. Like he has to get him. He almost have to give them a Super Bowl because
There's no other options at this point.
no other option.
The way social media's been talking, like it was Super Bowl or bust coming in just with the moves they made, like signing Von Miller this offseason. But now that the analysts and their fans like, oh, he's already MVP. He's the best quarterback in the league. He's gonna win us a Super Bowl this year. We got Von Miller. We got Stephon. We got this, that. Like, okay, now when you get to the playoffs, say he do win MVP.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I mean maybe Brady, and that might have been. Did he win MVP in 18 and win the Super Bowl?
That was the Atlanta game?
Nah, that was 17. I think 18. I'm thinking of the Rams and when they played the Rams Super Bowl. I think he might have won MVP that year.
Might have.
Or no, I'm lying. That's the year he beat us and Mahomes got it. But that's what I'm saying. Like usually the MVP is a quarterback, but 9 times out of 10, the quarterback who wins MVP ends up not winning the Super Bowl. So there's that added pressure too if he does get the MVP. And then it's like, okay, now come playoff time, it's like, dang, the pressure is I done all this stuff, had a great year, but if I lose let's say they get the bye, if we mess around, get the bye, come out sluggish that divisional game and lose and don't even make the AFC Championship game, then it's like that whole season was a wash.
Yeah.
And a lot of your credibility is gone. And the last thing I want to touch on this topic before we move on, it's like, okay, when Mahomes came through and he was doing his thing, putting up stats and beating Brady, the argument was, well, he can't beat him. And I've said this on an episode. I think I said this on maybe like the first episode we ever recorded, but the narrative was Mahomes can't be better than Brady because Brady beats him in the playoffs when it matters the most. Exactly. Allen has now beat Mahomes twice in the regular season, which whoop-de-doo, like, yeah, he got the win, but he's also 0-2 in the playoffs when it matters the most. And people were saying, oh, Brady's better than Mahomes. And Mahomes putting up way better stats than Brady at that point. Josh Allen ain't clearing Mahomes. They literally playing the exact same. Josh Allen just run the football more. That's about it. Granted, yeah he's probably the best dual threat quarterback in the league. But it's not like, oh, he's just clearly better. Like, Mahomes is still the best, and until Josh Allen takes that crown from him in January, I'm really not trying to hear it. But I like that they keep hyping it up because the higher they are, the harder they fall. It's going to be a hard fall if they don't at least make it to the Super Bowl. But then, like you said, they done lost in their franchise. They lost 4 in a row, and that's all they know.
4 in a row,
if
bro.
they were to go after all this and then lose, that would be soul crushing too. So they said
when they make it there, they gonna talk about them 4
Oh yeah,
losses.
That's gonna be the only headline.
Can
Josh Allen finally bring the city of Buffalo Super Bowl? And if he does it, man,
I'm saying so much pressure for a young guy like Josh Allen. So it's like, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be interesting, but it's Super Bowl or bust. That's all I know. It's Super Bowl or bust. Make it to the AFC Championship game, that's not cutting it. You got to make it to the Super Bowl. And until he makes it to the Super Bowl, man, like you said, I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, he's better than Pat, this and that. No, keep that same hype like y'all did with Brady and Pat. Keep that same hype.
Yeah. already know, man. We gonna see. Season just gotta play out. It is what it is. But can't wait to see it unfold. We almost halfway through the season. This week was the first week of buys. So got a lot of teams that didn't play. I know your boys didn't play, Raiders didn't play. This upcoming week, I think it's the Bills, Eagles, a couple other teams. I can't think of who got the bye. But speaking of the Eagles, I know from just talking to you who you
Oh
got as
yeah.
your other MVP candidate. So go
Oh
ahead,
yeah.
talk about that game, because that was one of the picks that Cam made. Cam swept the weekend, which I forgot to open up this episode. Yeah, Cam went 5-0 this weekend. We were 2-0 in our picks for the MLB on the Astros, the run line, and we max bet their ML. Max bet plays go to 4-2. Good to get back on the right track on there. And then he went 3-0 on his NFL picks, man. Philly -6. He said it on the podcast.
Yeah, man.
Tried to tell Cam and Chris that they
too.
wasn't about to do it. Talk about your victory, man. Go ahead, do your victory
Man,
lap.
like really looking at it, it's really like that game really doesn't really mean anything because obviously they didn't have Dak. So it's like it's almost kind of like I expected. I know I expected, and I'm pretty sure every Philly fans and Philly team, I think they expected to blow them out or like to win by a large margin. Yeah, Dallas best defense in the league, but the Eagles defense is in no slump. And like I told you, they was gonna stop that run, and they was gonna make Cooper Rush throw the ball, and that's exactly what happened. And look, he
And I
was
told y'all
turnovers.
Cooper Rush was
Not it.
he was cruising. He didn't have to get put in a tough situation.
Mhm.
Philly put that pressure on him. Shit changed real quick. Not to get off track. I just looking at the scores again. Brooklyn was making a comeback. Pelicans then opened up the quarter 26-12, and they back up by 22.
They are serious this year.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Pelicans, if you ain't buying in now, buy in. Ingram got 18. I just need 4 more from him.
Man, this Mavs and Pistons game coming down to the end. I had made that crazy look because Paulo he had a crazy ass block on Cade. I mean, it was like a LeBron chase down, like he pinned it. I was like, God damn. I know that's gonna be all over social media,
I
but
seen he had started 3 for 3. So he was hooping. Dang. Bradley Beal got 21. I need him to get 3 more points. It's 8 minutes left in the fourth. Man. But yeah, so this week, back to the Dallas topic. This week they say Dak, he back. I mean, Cowboys page tweeted earlier thumbs up emoji
thumbs
with a
up.
little Ford wristband. I mean,
so lame.
it's cool if he healthy. Fuck it, ball out. I personally think, like I was telling you and Christian, that I think they should sit him just cause, like, just give it that much more time to heal up. They got the Lions and the Bears,
Easy
and then a
win.
bye week. The way their defense
Yeah.
can play, like, yes, Cooper Rush is not the answer. You know that now, but I think Cooper Rush could definitely do enough to beat the Lions and the Bears, especially if the defense plays well. Because the defense didn't even necessarily play bad this week. Like, they let Philly get that first drive for a touchdown, but then it was Cooper Rush turnovers that kept putting them in their own territory, and then they tired because they just came off the field. And then they shut them down really the second half until Philly closed the game out with that final drive. But hey, Dak is back. Hopefully they ease him into stuff, not just come out 5 wide. Okay, Dak, let's go back to throwing this shit. Like, no, keep the same game plan they had.
You know they're gonna do it, man.
Eagles moved to 6-0, and I mean, it's any given Sunday. They're not about to go undefeated, but the way the schedule's set up, they can easily go undefeated, if they just bring it every week. They really don't got no, like, games where it's like, oh, that's tough. The toughest game they probably got remaining on their schedule is at Dallas, and I think that's the week of Christmas.
Yeah.
And as long as Dak's healthy, that'll probably be a pretty good game, and I think Dallas will probably get them in Dallas, and they'll split. But that's the only game I can really just see them losing for real. So, I don't know. Obviously, like I said, it's very hard to go undefeated, but How you think the rest of their season shakes out? Like, you think they got number one on lock, or the one seed on lock, or can they falter here or there?
I think they got one. I think they definitely do got the one seed on lock, barring any injuries, obviously. But I'll tell you what though, man, don't sleep on them damn Giants. Cause those two games that they play with the Giants, that won't be easy. That would
It
not be easy
won't.
games.
I just think that defense gonna make it a living hell for Daniel Jones. Like,
But
Saquon can only do so much. Like, I love Saquon. He balling out right now, but I think that Eagles secondary, Daniel Jones already don't have nobody to throw to, and that line really still can't block. I think even though Saquon might keep it competitive, the Eagles would just they'll win at the end if anything else. I think they got too much for the Giants, but for sure not sleep on them. The Giants gonna need to beat them at least once, and
once,
the
yeah.
Cowboys when they get them, because they already lost to the Cowboys. I'm assuming that all of them should sweep the Commanders
Yeah, most
unless
definitely.
they just miraculously, find a way to win, which things might be changing for them because Carson Wentz injured again. He had surgery. I think he broke one of his fingers, hit a helmet Thursday night. He stayed in the game though. Sold me on my pick. I didn't even see the game for real, but I saw Curtis Samuels. He dropped a easy
Oh
touchdown
man,
pass, and if he would have
he
caught that,
dropped a
who knows
couple.
where the game goes from there? Maybe he could have got the over 2, but didn't hit for me. So that was my first pick gone out the door. But now Taylor Heineke's back, and when he played, what was that, in 2020?
Yeah,
He was
he was
being
decent.
decent. He was a
Yeah,
serviceable quarterback. So I mean, Washington might get a little better. Who knows? But it's a division game, so obviously your divisional opponent always knows you best. But all them teams should handle business versus Washington, and then it's just about how they fare out against each other. The Eagles don't even play the Giants for the first time until
till like late season.
like I think week 13 or week 14, if I'm looking at it. Yeah, week 14, and then they play them again the last time, week 18 at home. So yeah, the toughest game. I mean, I was gonna say the toughest game that maybe they have left besides Cowboys is the Packers, but the Packers do not look good either.
At all.
They just got whooped by the Jets like it wasn't nothing, really.
Yeah.
And I know Aaron Rodgers keeps saying, "Yeah, no, we gotta figure it out, this that," but like you said, it's not even that the
Not even the
receivers ain't getting
receivers.
open or not. Because
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers does not look good right now.
At all. I don't know what it is. I don't know what he's doing, but he need to figure it out because he's looking not good at all. It's looking like retirement coming early for him.
Him
Like,
and Tom,
yeah,
like.
him and Tom.
And I get it, Tom. They say, "Oh, well, he's got so much stuff going on in his personal life." Like, yeah, bro, you should have stayed retired
Retired.
and went home and raised your family. Now, and people talking about, "Oh, it's the offensive line." No, it is not. Like, yes, the offensive line isn't that great. They're injury plagued line. See how hard it is to play with an injury plagued line, but they didn't. When Mahomes had that in the Super Bowl, oh no, he got shut down because Brady's better. Like, okay, for one, Brady don't even fucking play defense, but two, his
Exactly.
line, like, look, and now look at them. But Brady has thrown the ball over 40 times or more in every game except the first one versus the Cowboys, and that's just because the game was over with towards the end of the third quarter, so they could just run the ball to ice the clock. He's throwing the ball 40, 50 times. He got Godwin. He got Evans. Like, they don't look good whatsoever until they put up that touchdown to get the game close versus Pittsburgh last week. They kicked 4 field goals. No touchdown. Brady looks like the cliff has came.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe it was aided a little by his pending divorce with his wife. But it's looking like he's falling off, and he's falling off fast right now. And it don't even look like he want to be out there. I saw some clip of Ben Roethlisberger from some podcast earlier today. They had it on First Things First. And he was saying when he was watching the game, he's like, Brady looked like he did not enjoy being out there and like he didn't want to be playing football right now. And that's what it looked like for real. So them and the Packers, they got a lot to figure out. I mean, a couple weeks ago I was saying, oh yeah, no, they'll figure it out. Like Aaron Rodgers, Brady, they'll get it going. But as of right now, it doesn't look too good. They gotta prove it to me, and if they don't figure it out, the Eagles might be able to have a smooth cakewalk to the Super Bowl. Besides, if the 49ers defense, the 49ers defense so banged up. So
Yeah,
I don't even know if like health is a big thing. So obviously it's we just finished week 6, so health obviously plays a big role in how these teams fare moving forward. But as of right now, yeah, man, that NFC, it is the Eagles for the taking. I know my boy Cam happy. We'll have to get all them back on the podcast sometime soon, so he can do his victory lap.
facts.
Cam Davis left our group chat because he was hurt. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Shoot that, Bill. Oh, they caught a foul and he made it. Wow, that was the 3 I needed. I'm dead. But what about let's see, what other hell the Saints and the Bengals, man. The Saints look awful.
Yeah, they look
Our pick for that just looks worse and worse by the week.
Dude.
I thought Tyrann Mathieu was gonna be good. He not good. He was looking off. And Bill just missed a wide open. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, this NBA actually got me consumed. I gotta see if these bets hit. But he looked off, like I said, Tyrann Mathieu looked off that one Jamar Chase touchdown. He literally just could have just pushed him with his
Yeah,
finger on the sidelines, and he just couldn't get to him. I don't know what's going on with him because I know during training camp he didn't show up for like the first week or two because he was dealing with something that he never really spoke on. So I don't know what that was necessarily, but that defense looks awful. I think maybe Jameis Winston is coming back this week, but they don't got no wide receivers besides maybe Olave who comes back
yo,
because
love it.
Thomas and Landry still out. Thomas Ash probably just out for the rest of the season.
All if
And
man, they saying he's getting better, but it's like, bro, like
they said
tell
that
us
last
something.
year.
Yeah, they said that. Like,
And he
tell us.
never played. Oh yeah, he's getting
I
better.
absolutely I hate the Saints like doctors and training stuff because they don't tell us nothing about nothing. They don't tell us nothing about any of the injuries. Like they just, oh yeah, he's out. He's not practicing. DNP. It's like, come on, bro.
This man Bill just missed another 3. He really
Oh
trying to
man,
find a way to sell me.
he's
He just need 24. Man, just 24. That's all. And I'm guessing Darius Garland, his ass just not coming back in the game. He got
got
cut
hurt.
across his eye right
Oh,
before half by Trent Jr. and he ain't been back in since. So I'm guessing he's out for the game.
man, better put a band-aid
So
on that thing.
man, that bet really should be voided, but it won't be. But I bet his over PRA and that shit definitely not gonna hit now. The Bulls are the Bulls are up 13 on the Heat. Oh my goodness. I should have stayed away from them. Even said it yesterday. The Heat suck. I think
Looks
they
like
fall.
the Bulls only got Levine, so it's like, what's really going on?
Well, Levine not even playing today.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. He's not even playing. So it's like, what's really going on? But I mean, who's balling? Oh, you said Drodrick, huh?
Oh no, he ain't even done anything this whole second half. It's the song move. He got 17. DeRozan got 25.
Oh, buddy from he
Eh,
went to
eh,
Illinois, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, I when they drafted him last year, I was like, that's kind of low key a nice little piece because he a good guard, but he didn't really do much last year. But
Yeah, no, they are currently up like 13 right now on the Heat. And game is in Miami. Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero, the only ones hooping for Miami. Bam Adebayo 3 for 13. Kyle Lowry 1 for 4. Yeah, it's about to be a long year in Miami.
it's
They wanted to waste a roster spot to bring back Udonis Haslam because he provides
ooh,
good motivation. Like,
this
come on,
Magic Pistons game coming out to the end.
it
Hello,
is.
he just hit a euro. They down one now, 34 seconds.
I'm finna switch over to that one.
He got the ball.
I can find my mouse.
They call timeout.
I don't know where my mouse went. Oh well. But yeah, man, Pelicans still whooping the Nets by 20. This is
Yeah. I went away from that game.
this
I think it's over.
crazy. Zion got 22. He hit his over for Chris. Brandon Ingram hit his over for me. He needed that. Let's see. Rockets Hawks.
Oh, they right in it.
Yeah, but I needed Green to get 23 points. He got 14 still. He scored 4. He's 1 for
Mhm.
6 from 3. Like I expected better from him.
Yeah.
And he's not even on the court right now with 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Damn shame. But
It's dumbass
yeah,
coaching.
man. Let's get into this week 7 NFL slate.
Mhm.
Best picks. You got anything lined up? I got one. I'm making my own max play. You don't gotta ride with me on this one, but you can if you want to, and we can make it the max. But I got my boys -3 off a loss,
Yeah, for
getting
sure.
some key pieces back on defensive end, and that 49er
Sure.
defense banged up.
For sure.
The only thing that necessarily scared me is maybe 49ers could just run the damn football all over us. But I think Willie Gay coming back gonna not shut down, but like it'll help a lot because he's a fast linebacker, and then it takes some pressure off Nick Bolton. And we off a loss, -3, 5 units. As soon as the Monday night game went off and the new games went up, I made the bet right then. I was like, I got to take this. We got to bounce back, but yeah, man. Another one is intriguing for me, and this will be the week they finally mess up. Just knowing how this stuff works.
Surprise.
But Atlanta is undefeated against the spread this season, so they +6.5 this week versus Cincinnati. I think I'm gonna have to take them +6.5. They've been playing well. Cincy still looks rough. Like they came back and beat the Saints, but like you said, they should have lost that game. Saints just fell off at the end, so I don't know. I'm a lay Atlanta +6.5. How you feel about that one?
I
It's a
like it.
wet game too. It's a wet game too at Cincy. So
I like it. Yeah, I like it. I fuck with it. They definitely should win that game. It should be pretty much a easy game for them to win. I know Falcons. They got they what's called Desmond Ritter, whatever his last name is. He should be getting ready to start coming in and play for them because it's like
you don't think Mariota playing good?
I mean I don't think he's cutting it.
I mean, they 3-3. A lot of people thought they wouldn't even win maybe more than 2 games this year.
I guess, but I don't know, man. I think it's just give the rookie a shot, man. You see how the Steelers did. They got Pickett a shot, and I mean he was doing okay when he got hurt, but
Hey, Trubisky came in and won the game though. They
oh
can't knock him
god,
for that. I'm just saying.
that is true though. He did come in and win, so I don't know. That'll be interesting.
Oh man. Also, I'm about to look it up right now because I was thinking about it earlier. Depending on what it is, I might bet DeAndre Hopkins catch prop tomorrow because
Yeah,
Marquise Brown, unfortunately, probably out for the year. They said they got Robbie Anderson, but he obviously not just going to be completely into the offense. D Hop healthy, coming off a suspension. He's been doing nothing but resting up. He ready to go. I know he been itching to get back out on that field. So let me see. Let me see what his receptions prop is. If
it's
it's
gonna
like
be.
a 5.5,
I think
just
he gonna hit it because Kyler definitely gonna
he
force
gonna
it
have
to
to
him.
throw it to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way Clip Call plays, Kyler just gonna have to run around and do his own thing and find him.
It's gonna be him, Ertz, and Rondell Moore.
Let's see. One site they ain't have it up yet. I mean, I'd expect them to have it. It's Wednesday night tomorrow, the game. But super sad.
How much Paulo got?
You said that game is close right now.
Yeah. 4
Um,
seconds left, down 2. Magic down 2.
oh snap! They got the ball.
Nah, Pistons finna shoot free throws. Bogdanovich at the line. Shit, Paulo got 27.
Okay, well they still don't have the props out for the game for the Arizona wide receivers. I don't know why, but I'll probably more than likely bet DeAndre Hopkins prop. But stick with that. What's your first? What you eyeing for your first pick this week?
Um, I got 4 of them, but my first one, I'm going with Tampa, man. Tampa is it's a steep line now. It's a steep line, but I think they're gonna bounce back this week. I think they should at least beat the Panthers by more than definitely more than 2 touchdowns. So I got Tampa
I think
minus
so
11.
too.
I got them minus 11, man. Take it to the
They
bank.
they burn me so much. It's like because I get it, Mike Tomlin, a great coach, but Pittsburgh was on their third and fourth string in the secondary, and no
Yeah,
Mika Fitzpatrick, and Tampa still couldn't do shit.
it's crazy. It's
See,
crazy. It's
I
crazy.
mean, and the Packers got the Commanders this week as -5. Like both those lines, like, oh come on, y'all have to get it together at some point.
I ain't touching the Packers no more this year until I see them like actually blow out of teams. I am not touching the Packers,
Yeah, and
man.
if
I
they
can't trust them.
if they lose, and like, bro, I'm about to get on a plane and go whoop Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers ass. Cause what is y'all doing?
Exactly, bro.
Don't make no sense. Okay, but I like the pick. I like the pick though. Man, this man Bradley Bill got 23 points. He need half a point more for me. Hopefully they foul him and send to free throw. It's 110-107 with 31 seconds left.
Oh, he definitely go get it.
Hope
Should be the
so.
best shooter.
And Pacers just got an M1 layup to cut it to that.
Imagine if he missed the free throws.
Oh, he missed it, but I think was that Buddy? Buddy got the wow. Give it to Bradley Bill. Give it to foul him. Foul. Oh, this man Bradley gave the ball up.
Piston one. Man, Bogdanovich had like 23. Man, that was a good ass pickup.
It looks like Bradley about to sell me, man. He passed the ball up. They fouled, but they had missed the free throw. Buddy Hill got the rebound, kicked it out to Halliburton. He just hit it off the back rim for 3 to tie.
What the hell? So you know who they going to? You know who they going to? Man, this is like it's buffering so bad. I can't even watch some of these games.
Miami has cut the lead to 8, bro. I need them to come back and stop BSing. Cap. Pelicans still up 23. Man. Ooh.
They're gonna be so good this year.
So good. Let's see. Another pick I got. I kind of like Titans -2.5 versus the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
Is at home, divisional game.
Better team.
Yeah, like I get the Colts have been playing a little bit better, but Titans coming off a bye week. They've been feeding Derrick Henry. He just got a week to rest. He gonna come out legs fresh. -2.5 seems low. If they win, I think they could at least win by a field goal. And I still don't like Matt Ryan threw the ball 58 times last week. And that was to win on the last possession. That's not finna happen again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's stuff. All these old quarterbacks, they got them throwing 50 plus times a game. Like, what is going on?
It's crazy, bro. Like they not that at that age somewhere where they should be doing it. Like even the younger guys not even throwing that much. 58 times. they're not throwing that much, so
at all.
that shit's crazy.
Yeah, man. I like Titans -2.5. I'll go with that one for sure.
Fuck with it. I fuck with it.
What you got next?
My second one, man. I'm rolling with one of the hottest teams in the league right now, man. I'm rolling with the Giants. I
Okay,
like
I'm
the
with you on that. That was my
yeah,
next pick. I was like +3 versus
plus
Jacksonville.
3.
Jacksonville look awful.
Yeah, that's look
As
awful.
soon as I gave them credit, they went right back to what I thought they would be. They're not a good team.
They're not, and I know Brian DeBall. I know he gonna have them boys ready. Like I told you, man, he got them feeling like they can win every single game, and I actually believe that they think that they can win every single game. So they're gonna beat up on this team. I feel like I don't know what Vegas trying to tell us, because +3 is kind of surprising for a 5-1 team versus a team like the Jags. So I don't know. It should be an interesting one. Uh, Wandale Robinson, he's finally playing. He caught a touchdown last year for not last year, last week for the Giants. So but he only played. Well, it was I seen like some crazy ass stats. He only played 15 snaps, but he caught 2 passes for like 37 yards and a touchdown, and he was the second highest like receiver for
And they're
yards.
winning despite all of this. Like
This man played 15 snaps, so I don't
this
know.
this season crazy. Like
It's
none of this stuff makes sense anymore. Um, I'm with you though. I think they can cover. I'm gonna be mad though if Jacksonville mess around and
I'm
like, oh, this the week we get it together. Like
yeah,
they've
I'm
been
gonna be pissed off.
terrible for the last 3 weeks. But I don't think they can stop Saquon though. Like I don't.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna stop Saquon. They
Yeah,
Nobody's stopping Saquon right now. He playing like the best running back in the league right now, and he's honestly playing hurt because I know I seen reports saying like his shoulder is still like it's still messed up, like he re-aggravated it or whatever. So he's still playing. He's still playing hurt. He playing through it. Shout out to him though, man. He carrying us, even though I think we lost last week.
yeah. Bradley Bill, 23 points. Needed over 23.5.
That's pain, bro.
This is 2 days in a row by half a fucking point. This shit.
That's
And I watched him miss like 3 threes in a row.
that's just painful.
2 for 7 from 3. All he needed was one more of those to go in. And he couldn't do it.
Yeah, come on, Houston.
But okay. Let's see. NFL. Man. Another one. I mean, it's teams I would think I would never bet on coming into the season, but the matchup and the way they playing right now, bro. The Jets +1
I
at
got them
Denver.
too. I got them too.
Like Denver does not look good. The Jets are balling right now. Broncos defense is good. That's the only thing that scared me because I don't know. Zach Wilson might do some stupid stuff and throw it at Patrick Surtain and give him like 2 interceptions or something crazy. But Russ is still not cooking. He started
Yeah,
off
it's still
great
like
in that first quarter,
oh, he started off real good. I
and
was like,
then
damn, okay,
it was
Russ.
horrible for the rest of the game. I still don't think they figured it out, and I think Robert Saleh is a better coach than Nathaniel Hackett. I'm gonna have to go Jets +1, man, or take them ML. Am I crazy for that? Like that's both New
Nah.
York teams.
Look, I'm with you. My last 2 picks actually are 2 picks that you said. Chiefs -2.5 and Jets +1. So shit, I'm with you. I am definitely with you.
Okay, well you balled in, man.
Fuck it,
Okay,
man.
so As far as max bets go, which one? The Chiefs one? They two and
Chiefs
a
for
half.
sure. Chiefs for sure. They're
We
gonna
just,
they're gonna they're gonna whoop on the 49ers.
we just gonna keep it at that one then. Oh,
Yeah, we keep it at that one. I don't really trust the others
okay,
as
bet.
much as that one.
Yeah, no, I'm with that. And this is the first time we've seen them since the Super Bowl, so that'll be interesting too. I know to this day the fans swear up and down we were holding Joey Bosa on that long pass on 3rd and 15, but okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. So max bet, max lock of the week. Chiefs -2.5, -3, 5 units. Take it to the bank. I
Yes,
need it. It's a
yes,
bounce back
sir.
game, man. Even though we played bad versus the Bills, that game was right there for us for it to be won. Just had to capitalize on a few things. Get Willie Gay back. Hopefully get Trent McDuffie back. Hopefully maybe try to establish more of that run. 49ers defense is reeling right now. They got a lot of injuries. And got to strike when the iron's hot. That defense banged up. Need to kill him this week. And I think we'll get a focus Mahomes because 2 interceptions. He's definitely not happy about that. And hopefully we run the ball a little bit better. So definitely max lock. Put that shit in right now. You know what I'm saying?
Put it
Lock it
in,
in.
man. Shit gonna hit.
And for me, I got Atlanta +6.5 at Cincy. Um, it's a risk, but at the same time, like I said, Atlanta is undefeated against the spread this year. But I wouldn't be surprised if that they get their first L when I bet on them, of course. But I'm gonna try to hop on if it's not too late. So we'll see. I'll just throw a unit on that one. Also got the Titans -2.5. I think that should be a good victory for them versus the Colts. They can really take command of the AFC South because everybody else is awful right now. And I think y'all tied with the Colts, lost to the Jags, right? That's the only division games y'all played.
Mm.
And the Colts obviously got whooped by the Jags, tied
We
with y'all.
we beat the Jags.
Oh yeah, y'all did beat the Jags. Y'all did beat the Jags. Okay, so yeah, well if they bury the Colts this week, it's literally y'all two fighting for first in the AFC South.
Which is crazy because it's like,
That's
what the fuck? Oh, I gotta touch up on us, man, because we finally got rid of fucking Jesus Easterby, bro. Jack, I call him Jesus Easterby because he a pastor, but Jack Easterby, if everybody don't know, man, finally got rid of him, man, because it's like we had so many people leave us because of this man. Everybody wanted out because of this man. He's the reason why, like, okay, I'm not gonna pretty much blame it all on him, but he's the reason why like all the Deshaun shit is like all out and shit. Cause he's the one that gave all these girls NDAs to not say shit about it. And
oh,
it
this
can't
is him.
yes, it was him.
Oh
Like
man.
he was pretty much the how you call it, how you say it, like the he's pretty much over football operations pretty much for us. Which is crazy because he never like all his time like being like around like around the NFL like with the players and stuff like that with different teams, he was always just like a like a preacher that comes in and like pretty much just prays and stuff like that. We let this man go into the front office and nothing good ever came out of Jack Easterby. I'm just so glad that Nick Casario finally got this guy out of here. It's time to bring back AJ, man. AJ left because he left the organization because of him. So now hopefully
Hey, y'all think y'all maybe I don't know, like if he would want to do, but maybe bring him into office role for
I
Houston.
would I would love it or a coaching role or something. I would definitely love it. I would love for him to be like a receivers coach or shit. If he want to be like a I don't know if you I don't know how would he be, but like a shit offense coordinator because we need one. Pep Hamilton is horrible, but I think definitely an office role for him suits him best though. So hopefully we get that going. But it's just crazy seeing like all these players, all these former Texans coming out and saying like, like finally they finally got him going. And I forgot who said it. Either AJ said it or somebody else said it. They literally said nothing ever good happened since he's like, since he been a part of this franchise. So I'm just glad he's going, man. this you should definitely see another a different Texans vibe going forward in the future. So
I was looking like the Rockets
perfect.
about to cover the +10.
Oh shit, for real?
They down 6 with 35 seconds left. Porter just hit a big three. They was down 9. If they would have missed and fouled, it would have been gone probably. But he hit it. But so you think y'all battle against the Raiders this week? Because the Raiders, I don't think they're still not gonna have Darren Waller. They got a lot of pressure. They have to win. And even though they balled out versus us, I still don't think they've necessarily figured out stuff too. And y'all got a solid defense. And all it takes is a few mistakes here and there, and the game could be gone like that. And it's +7. So I was thinking it was kind of steep, but I honestly expected you maybe to come in here and pick your Texas +7. But
I'm not picking us no more because it seems like every time I pick us, we don't cover and we lose, and I don't need that heartbreak. We trying to get back in that first place spot. But nah, I think there'll be definitely be a close game. I mean, it's obviously gonna come down to both quarterbacks, obviously, and it's gonna depend if we can run the ball on them. I mean, if we can run the ball on them and stall and waste some time, I think we can definitely win. And I just want to see us get Brandon Cooks involved because it's like
I haven't even heard his name for real this year.
yes, because he's not really getting involved a lot this year, like he usually do back like past years, whatever. But it's like if he's not gonna get involved, we need to trade him for something. Because it's like we don't need to be taking all this money from him. We don't need to be paying him all this money pretty much, and we're not even using him. So it's like send him to a contender or send him to whoever needs
Dude,
him.
what y'all want?
To give us some picks, bro. That's literally all we're looking for right now is picks, young players. So it's like I'm okay with like hopefully you can finesse out a first rounder. I don't think we'll get a first rounder out of him, but a second round would be good, or like a second and a third, or a second and like a fourth or fifth. We just need picks, man. Simple as that. So
I don't know. I hope my Chiefs make some type of move. Honestly, I forgot to say it when we were talking about the Saints. If there was somehow, some way, I don't think it would work with his contract. But if we could somehow trade for Cam Jordan,
that'd be nice.
Our defensive line can use that because his talent going to waste over there in New Orleans, man.
Mm-hmm.
Heat down 4. Come on now, 6 minutes to go.
I was watching.
Need it. And Memphis only up 2 versus New York. I just turned back to this game. I know Dylan Brooks out this game for a hip injury or something. I don't know.
Bro, you seen I sent y'all that Miles Turner.
Yeah, I think I want to see how he did it, but I also think because doesn't he not want to be there either? Because they were about to try to get Ayton.
I think so. He don't want to be.
He probably don't even want to play, and that's part of the reason why he just out because he tweaked his ankle in warmups.
Bro, the Lakers came out and said they not trading nobody right now until like after Thanksgiving. I'm like, bro, come on, dog. Come on. It's obvious Russ don't fit. It's obvious. Just trade him, bro. Buddy playing good. You get Miles Turner. He could be like a serviceable backup, or you can even start him. So it's like
start him because AD don't look good playing the 5. That's
at all
not where he want to be.
He does not want to be there. We got him posting up. I mean, I don't know, man. It's Westbrook need to.
It's gonna be a long year. It's gonna be
Westbrook
a
need
long
to go.
year. But yeah, man, I think we covered all the. Did I get every single pick you made? Or oh no, I didn't. So yeah, sorry, y'all. We be getting distracted with this basketball stuff.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
NBA season hot and heavy now. So, but I said Colts 2.5. Cam got Bucks -11. A get right game versus Carolina. Hopefully,
Right.
maybe. Who knows what they got going on right now? But Carolina's so bad. I feel like you gotta fade them every week right now just to see. We're
They
both
trying
on
to
the
trade
Giants. +3 versus Jacksonville. Jacksonville hasn't looked good, and the Giants boys they find a way to win somehow, some way. I think Saquon has another great game. Maybe bet on his prop, depending on what it is coming out. And then that wraps everything up, man.
Sure.
Another NFL recap in the books with a dash and sprinkle of NBA talk because we watching all these games, trying to track some stuff. But yeah, man, I can't wait for week 7. Hopefully tomorrow's Thursday night game, even though it's a battle of 2 and 4 teams of the Saints and Cardinals. Hopefully it's a better game than what we've seen the last 2 weeks between the Bears, Commanders, and then the Colts and Broncos, because those were some god awful games where only one touchdown was scored between the two. So yeah, man, they got Arizona's 2-point favorites. Honestly, they both so bad. I don't know who gonna
I
win
don't
that
know.
one.
I'm expecting an Alvin Kamara type.
Yeah, I was gonna
type
say
type
I've been
night.
seeing a lot of talk about his prop. Maybe people betting that because like I think over 99.5 not pass, but rushing and receiving yards. So who knows, man? Who knows? But appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode. This one was kind of short. I don't even know what the official time. I forgot when we even really started. But you already know what it is. Your kids from the neighborhood. We will see you back next week, recapping week 1 of NBA, week 7 of the NFL. It's gonna be a lot to talk about. Keep seeing how these bets hitting. Right now in the NBA, it's not looking good for me for my picks because my prop bet sold and then Garland got hurt. That's really a watch because
Yeah.
dude didn't even play for real. The Cavs are down 4 right now. I need them +3, so I'm about to go tune into that one. But yeah, man. It's your boy signing out. I Need a Sports Podcast. You already know the deal. I need it.
We are the knocking on your door. Give us something more.
I need it.